Okay, boys and girls, today we want to talk about the artist Horace Pippin. Now, Horace Pippin, he was an African-American folk painter, and he taught himself how to be an artist. And this is actually a picture of Horace Pippin. This is an actual picture of him, and this is a picture that he drew of himself. This is a picture of ladies playing dominoes, and that's the type of things that he liked to draw about families enjoying each other. And this is a family getting ready to eat, and this is, a husband and wife and children. So, again, he loved family, and he loved to draw pictures about family. And this is a picture, even though this is a house here, this is like a wooden house. It's very dark. You can't see it very well. But this is a lady holding her beautiful baby. And it's another little child down here that's playing around. But because it's so dark, we can't see that. But after we, I'll allow you to look at the pictures later on. Okay, boys and girls, you can get closer. And I'll allow you to hold the pictures and look at them, okay? And so this here is a cotton field in the back. And Horace Pippin's grandparents, they were slaves. So during that time, slaves did pick, that is what they did as their job or their profession is what they did. They picked cotton. And these back here are white clouds. So that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And in this picture, it's a man that's taking a rest here on this red bench here. And I kind of took notice of this beautiful portrait because it has the fall leaves. And now that the weather is changing, we know that the leaves will change colors and eventually begin to fall down on the ground. So aren't those some beautiful fall leaves? The colors are beautiful. And a beautiful portrait. These are four men that's harmonizing and singing up under the lamppost here. So again, this is about family and friends. And he also did a lot of religious paintings. And this white thing back here, students, this is a church steeple. So that's another type of thing that Horace Pippin liked to draw. And this is where a choir director is teaching his students the national anthem. So this too is another one of my favorite pictures that Horace Pippin drew. So anyway, again, I'll let you come and look at these closer before we start our art painting, okay? So anyway, Horace Pippin, he taught himself to be an artist. And when he was a child, he loved drawing and sketching in his free time. And when he was a young boy in school, he liked to draw and illustrate his spelling words. And so at the age of 10, he won a box of crayons and he won some watercolors. He won some watercolors and in a magazine contest, and he started to color because he loved coloring. So he used his new crayons and his new watercolors to decorate doilies. Now let me show you what a doily is, okay, students? Let me show you what a doily is. In my left hand, this is a large doily. And in my right hand, this is a small doily. So today, whenever you do your art time, you can choose one of these if you'd like to paint and draw and color on these today if you'd like to. Again, these are doilies, okay? All right, so as Horace, as I can remember, he painted these. He painted these because, like I said, he loved to paint, he loved to color, and he sold these in a Sunday school festival, okay? All right. So as he grew older, he had to leave school at the age of 14. That's a young age to have to leave school. And so he had to get a job because his family was very poor, so he had to get a job to help the family out. So Horace, eventually, he joined the army. So that's what he did, joined the army. And then while he was in the army, one day he was shot by a sniper in his right arm. So he had to leave the army because of his injury. and he received an honorable discharge from the military, and he moved back to Westchester, Pennsylvania. So one day, Horace met a widow named Ora Featherstone and her son. And Horace and Ora, they got married. They fell in love and they got married. They became a family. So Horace couldn't do as much as he wanted to because of his injury. So it took him like 3 whole years to paint his first painting because his right hand was crippled. So Horace, he did 75 more drawings and paintings before he died. So as we can see, even though he did 75 more paintings, we can see that Horace did not allow his handicap to stop him from doing what he loved to do. He said that he painted from his heart and from his mind. And Horace loved being an artist. So today, boys and girls, when you paint today, paint what's in your heart and paint what's in your mind like Horace did. And so today, as you get ready to do your painting and do your art, I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to paint things that you like, things that you enjoy, just like Horace did. So when we get ready to move over to the art table, just know that we have like plastic tablecloths on the art table just to keep you from having any spills today, because we will be using a little water so that you can clean your paintbrushes. And then you're going to use like this little vinyl pad. You're going to use this little vinyl pad to put your doily on. After you get your doily, which you can get a small or a large, you can do both, because I just want you to enjoy your painting today. You can take these back home to your parents. So today, and I want to remind you that we'll be using paintbrushes today. I don't want you to stick them in your eye. I don't want you to stick it in your ear. I don't want you to stick it in your nose. And I don't want you to stick it in your mouth, okay? So we want to be safe today. And make sure you're not poking other people with your paintbrush, okay? And so you be safe today. You handle this wisely, okay? So you'll have cotton balls today if you choose to do clouds. That's up to you. You'll be able to glue these on. So we have glue sticks, all right? Okay. Also, each one of you will get a nice watercolor here, watercolor set, and the paintbrush is already inside, okay? So this is so that you can make some beautiful, beautiful art today. And also you have more than one color. You have 8 different colors, all right? To just enjoy yourself. And this is what we'll put the water in, and you don't be so scared about making a little spill, because like I said, we have down the plastic tablecloths, and we'll put a little water in here so that you can, whenever you get ready to change colors, you know, like if you have a red color, then you may want to change to yellow. So what you'll do is whenever you get ready to change to your yellow color, you just put it in here and you know, swiggle it around, and clean your brush, and you'll have a thick white cloth to wipe the paint off, to switch to a different color, okay? So each and every one of you will get this today. And don't worry about any spills, because we can clean it up quickly. There's no problem, you know. We'll just zippity zam, clean up any water that you spill today. So do not be afraid, but be careful. Let's be careful, okay, so that we don't make spills if we don't have to. And also, I would give you a piece of watercolor paper. Each one of you would get one piece, and whatever you want to color on here, you can. Do something very beautiful for an art show next week, because your parents will get a chance to come to the art show. Yay, art show! So let's paint those things that we love and those things that we like, okay? And I know you're gonna do a good job. Also, we have these smocks here, these activity smocks. And this is to, you can put this on so that you don't get your clothes with a lot of paint on it, okay? And so whenever we use these, if you get a little paint on it, it's okay. So all we have to do is take a damp cloth and wipe the paint back off, and then we'll put these, after we get done cleaning up and everything, we will, wipe down our smocks, and we'll put these over in the cabinet, okay? All right. Okay, and once we finish with our paintbrushes, then what we'll do, we will put all our dirty paintbrushes in this little container here, and then I will clean these up whenever our art project is over, okay? And most of all, you will get a beautiful smiley face just for you at the end of the day. So students, boys and girls, let's just have a good time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the presentation about Horace Pippin today. And I would like for you to be like Horace, paint what's in your heart and what's in your mind today. Heart and mind. So just enjoy your art time today. Okay, all right. Thanks for listening.